Hey, what's up, guys? Before the video starts, I just want to say that I'm streaming every day, so please give me a follow down below. Check out the stream, twitch.tv/lizardbox in the description. I really appreciate it. Secondly, if you want coaching, I'm planning to start a Discord server, but for now, DM me on Twitter or Discord. It's down below in the description as well. So it's $10 an hour, and if it's your first time, you get 1 hour for free. So yeah. Yeah, let's get into the guide. So today we're bringing a Yuumi Panic deck guide. I just hit masters with it like less than an hour ago. So, or not masters, I hit diamond with it. And yeah, this doesn't, we're kind of taking a break from the new cards. This doesn't have any new cards, but I think it's still a really, really strong and solid deck. And yeah, it really holds its own into the new decks. It's really, really good. I think it's honestly a tier 1 deck. So, yeah, for those who don't know, this deck is based on the Faded keyword, and the Pantheon level up is your win condition. So Pantheon levels up when you target allies in 5 different rounds. This is really, really easy with this deck. So if you get Saga Seeker on 1, you have a bunch of spells and stuff you can play onto your units, and yeah, this deck has like a really bunch of really unique play patterns that you have to do, and it took me like a while to play properly, but I think I got it actually in quite a short amount of time. Not a while, but yeah. Uh, so yeah, basically Pantheon or making a big faded unit is your win con, and yeah. Firstly, we have Saga Secure. It's basically a 1 mana 1/2 faded. Faded is each round the first time you a card targets the faded unit, you get an extra +1/+1. So Bright Steel, this triggers Pantheon level up. Is really, really good Demacia unit, and triggers faded, right? So super good card. Guiding Touch. Sometimes I use this just as a 2 mana cycle and trigger faded, not even for the heal. It's really important that you level up Pantheon ASAP, and you can't target anything on turn 1 because you don't have anything that you can do to target units. So usually you start on turn 2, so you can like play Saga Seeker, and you play Guiding Touch or a Bright Steel, and yeah, you trigger faded, and it just becomes a 2/3. It's really strong. Also, we have Mountain Goat. This card is really good because it creates gems. For those who don't know, gems are just 1 mana, heal an ally 1 and grant it +1. It's just a really good 1 mana card that triggers faded, and Mountain Goat's a really good card because like yeah, it just creates these free faded triggers essentially. Pale Cascade is really good. Really cool trick you can do is on turn 1 you pass, then on turn 2 you play Saga Seeker to trigger the Nightfall, so you get the draw from Pale Cascade, right? So if you have a Pale Cascade Saga Seeker opening, don't play Saga Seeker on turn 1, play Saga Seeker on turn 2 instead. Yeah. After we have Sharp Sight. These two are pretty much really good combat tricks. They also trigger Faded and trigger Pantheon level up, so yeah. Single Combat also triggers Faded and Pantheon level up, and it's a really good combat trick, right? And pretty much this deck doesn't have like a lot of interaction, so this is like one of your few ways to interact is the Demacia combat tricks pretty much. So we have this Cataclysm and Concerted as our pretty much our interaction. Cataclysm is really good. It is a win con. I'll kind of come back to this later. Windy White Flame. So it's a Dragon Fury Faded 2/3. This used to be a 2/4. That was insane, but this is a win con. Basically, this and Saga Seeker, you make them really big with Yuumi. Yuumi is an interesting card because it's a champ spell is really bad. So you most games you always want 1 Yuumi because double drawing Yuumi is so bad. It's so bad. It's usually not useful at all. So some people before they're on 2 Yuumi 1 Taric, but every time you draw the Taric, it's instead of a Yuumi, like instead of the first Yuumi, because you really want that first Yuumi, it just feels bad. So I think 3 Yuumi is the more consistent way to do it. But if you want, you can run 1 Taric, 2 Yuumi if you really don't want to draw Yuumi. Yeah. But what Yuumi does is basically she attaches to a unit and it triggers Faded, grants +1/+1, and also since she's attached, you get the 2, right? So as soon as you attach her, it's basically, if you attach her on a Faded unit, it's +3/+3. That's that's really good. And she grants +1/+1 every round start. And if she levels up when her attaching attacks 3 times, which happens quite often in this deck, she starts giving spell shield to the unit. So that's really, really good. Now, of course, a really big unit, as experienced players know, is not enough to win in Legends of Runeterra. So you need a keyword, which is Overwhelm. So Zenith Blade is really essential. You really want to draw at least one Zenith Blade or Pantheon. Basically, every game you want, if you don't draw Zenith Blade or Pantheon, you lose. But usually you can stall the game long enough to draw one of your win cons, and yeah. So you draw Zenith Blade, you attach it to either your really big White Flame or your really big Saga Seeker, and you just attack for big damage, because oftentimes it's like 10 attack, 12 attack, 13 attack. It's crazy. Bastion's a really good one of. It's just triggers Faded, gives your unit spell shield. Good to avoid like vengeances and stuff. And Ezreal decks are prominent right now, so it's good against those. Aegis, this is really good. Just give barrier and rally. Everyone, this is like a really premier, like, this is a great Demacia card. Some decks go into Demacia just for this card, right? That's how good it is. Pantheon, this is your win con. So you level them up, and when you level up, you get random keywords. And this is really good because you can get elusive and scout, stuff like that, right? And if he has like scout, Cataclysm triggers the scout. Cataclysm is really good. I said I would come back to this. Cataclysm also works on your overwhelm units. So if you want to end the game, it's basically a free Golden Aegis, except like you're just using it to trigger like overwhelm damage, right? So yeah, and consider tricks just triggers Faded, and it's your interaction. This your interaction, right? But yeah, that's the deck. You either win with a big Pantheon with a bunch of keywords, or you win with Zenith Blading, your big White Flame, or big Sogs. Actually, I've won by making big Mountain Goats too. That's kind of funny. So I guess big goat it's not ideal, but you can win with it. And as for mulligans, you 100% keep at least one Saga Seeker if you have it in your opening. This I would only keep if I have Saga Seeker. This I never keep. This is matchup dependent. You kind of get used to when you keep goat, when you don't keep goat. If you want to play on turn 2, you keep goat pretty much. Pale Cascade. No, never keep. I usually don't keep the. Maybe if you have Saga Seeker already, you can keep Pale, but just to like play Saga Seeker and Pale on turn 2. But it's up to you. Sharp Sight. I don't keep these. Don't keep these. Keep Windy White Flame, especially if you don't have like any units. You kind of want a White Flame. You at least want one Saga Seeker or one White Flame. And I would keep Yuumi, but only if I have something to buff with Yuumi, right? I don't always like to just keep Yuumi for no reason, especially because double drawing Yuumi is bad. Also, I like keeping Zenith Blade if I have like all the components I need. Like if I have Yuumi plus White Flame, I will keep a Zenith Blade because Zenith Blade is actually really important, right? As I explained, you can't win with just a big unit. You have to like give it overroom, right? And never keep anything else here. Yeah, okay, sorry. This guide was really long, but I really wanted to go into depth and explained really well for you guys how to play this deck. But yeah, hope the gameplay helps, and the code's down below if you want to try it yourself. Let's get into the game. Yuumi here, probably not. Probably FOMO. It's not like that appealing, but this goat seems fine. I don't think we swing with it anymore. I was going to, but
if it's a people problem, I'm your man.
I mean, we have to buff something.
We're off on a new adventure.
He's debating to thermo it, I bet. Oh, thank God. Bro, I was gonna Zenith Blade, but I think I actually... Do I have Bright Steel here? Is it actually? Yeah, I think it is.
You're covered.
Oh, he's Remembrance? Dang that card.
Watch your toes.
This is worth. This is big worth.
Noble.
Like, I don't care that much if this goat dies anywhere. Okay.
My shield is yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Honor guide me.
Interesting.
I'll stop you. My duty's done.
I mean, we're just gonna go in with this goat. I'll start with this. See how much you want to kill this goat. I need a bit more than that, buddy. Prismatic. Ah, you're joking. Well then, I have to play this, because my hand's full.
Is a trail painted with blood.
I think to play a Zenith here.
The sun is shining. We should too.
I think it's actually Pantheon next turn.
Eliminate the enemy.
So we play Saga Seeker here.
Come out from your shadows, demon.
And I just saw I get the extra keyword.
Stand this day, a man against all gods.
Not bad. Definitely gonna Yuumi.
I've been hiding my light too long.
I see.
Today we are destroyers.
Be bold and show no fear.
You have a barrier too. It's really hard for him to deal with. How does he deal with this? He kind of doesn't. Kind of dead. Oh. I guess that's fine.
By the light!
A good death.
The fact that this rolled scout is really dumb. And lifesteal too. Really?
This is my choice.
That's a crazy play, low-key. Now some copium.
To death I go.
Might as well get the extra damage.
Hextech cannon,
Ooh.
tested, and prime. There's nothing a little ingenuity can't fix.
Oh, he's surrendering it. Broken. I don't know. Maybe it's not broken. I'm second, so I think we go Saga Seeker into Bright Steel. And then we don't keep Goat here then, if that's the case.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
Barrier.
Got your back.
Alright, there's the first Yuumi.
Onwards!
Fly! Lead the way!
Yep.
Lead the way, book! Wait, you've been following me?
Zenith Blade would be huge. That's
I am ready.
not really huge, but okay. That's a win con.
Is this the face of fear?
I think it's Saga Seeker and a Pale. Could also just be Pantheon. Isn't a bad line, honestly. We could Sharp Sight.
when I am ready.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
Come out from your shadows.
Yeah, I
demon.
guess they're just playing triple Saga Seeker here. I mean, that's fine. Any phase? Infernum or Crescendum? Probably a Crescendum here. I don't see him using Infernum next turn, because my turn and the Overwhelm is useless.
Very clearly reigns hell.
Yeah, I don't mind Paling. We're definitely sharp sighting here.
Are you the one? Ah! I was always mortal. A soldier stands among us. We are all.
So I pay out Pant here. Hope he gets good keywords.
Just follow the yellow light. Easy.
If he gets elusive, that's huge.
Gods, demons, they all must die.
Stop giving him Augment, bro. Like, I want to kill this, but I want to kill this more. We have another sharp sight, which is good. You can sharp sight this to block that.
The face of fear.
Oh, that's huge.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Now he has to swing first.
Check the book.
Yep.
Together, stranger.
What the heck? Huh? What is that? I would keep Zenith. Like, this hand is prime if it wasn't against, like, Scouts. The Yuumi keeps, like, a little bit greedy. I think I go for it. I think I'm just like, fuck it. Hope he doesn't run me over in the one drop. That's a start. I was gonna say no scope there, but
Where's my hammer?
that would be too much. I mean, single combat's great here because he, yeah, I guess he can play MF. He kind of can play MF. Yeah.
Looking for
trouble.
just because of the
It's,
sculptor here. Can single that, but I think I save single for MF. Oh, you just pay out for now. His attack's really awkward now.
The ocean whispers her secrets.
I think we just go for this.
Always forward.
Yeah, okay. I think we're chilling. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. See